Hello, my name is Lee, aka 20-something loser, and this is Melatonin Any percentage. I am going to show you the video in just a second here. This was on stream the other day, and you'll be able to hear my voice as well as my voice from the actual stream and video itself, but I'll be doing commentary over top of it because it's it's very hard for me to do this and also commentate at the same time currently. This was world record up until yesterday, so 5:16 at like nighttime. So and I'm only off by 5 seconds, I believe, is the difference between first and now my second place. So yeah, hope you enjoy. Here we go. I'm gonna switch over. Alrighty. So, this is melatonin. Let me get to the right spot here. In this. Make sure to include everything. There we go.
No, it's
Alrighty.
not at all. Everyone I'm just tilted right now, okay? That's why.
This run that you're about to watch is me after running several any percentage runs in one sitting. So that is why I said that I'm tilted, because I ran it quite a bit.
I don't think that's necessary, Ray.
Alrighty, so the first level here is Dream About Food. And while we go through it, I'll explain exactly what melatonin is. So melatonin is a rhythm-based game about dreams and reality merging together. It uses both the animations here on screen, so we've got some fun foods, as well as different sound cues to help keep you on beat, which is pretty fun. I really like it. Your character is either on beat or in harmony with the beat, or like
Peyton, please.
slightly aligning with the beat to add to the actual music in the background. I hope it is loud enough for y'all, because this is some of the most beautiful music ever. Like this is why I love this game so much, is because the music is just fantastic throughout the entire thing. The any percentage run itself is essentially get through the game as fast as possible. Each level you can earn up to 3 stars, so you can see that on the left hand side of the screen there. For each night, we have to complete 3 levels, 2 of them earning 3 stars and 1 of them earning 2 stars, to get up to a total of 8 stars. And the reason for that is, in order to move on to the next night, you have to have a total of 8 stars to unlock the remix at the end. There are 4 levels per night, so we only complete 3 out of the 4 for each one. So the first one is Dream About Food. Here's the next one that we're doing. I believe this is Dream About Shopping. Essentially what this one is, we have to time us swiping the credit card on the right hand side of the screen with the music that's going on. So they'll play the pattern first, and then we have to time the credit card swipes to match. One fun thing is that after you complete a level, it unlocks a hard mode on top of it. So not only is there a regular mode, there's also hard mode as well, which is used for the 100% run, which only one person has completed, because it is very difficult to do all of these runs exactly perfectly. So in a lot of these sections, you'll probably notice here there's a bunch of either speed up sections or slow down sections. Just, again, different ways that they control the rhythm within songs. I got the weirdest pinch in my arm during the last little bit of that run. Holy cow. So in total, there is 20 different levels.
The pre-made stuff off of Etsy, which just works just as fine, especially when you're just starting out.
I was talking about emails. Moving on. There's 20 different levels, and there's 5 different chapters. So there are...
Don't go spending a bunch of money if you don't know how long.
So each night, there are 4 levels and then a remix. So that is 20 levels. And then there's one additional one on top of it for morning, which is like the very last run, which combines all of the levels together. So Melatonin itself, the game in and of itself, explores the relationship between the dreams we have when we're asleep and the experiences we go through when we're awake. And that's obviously done through fun rhythm game levels. The first one was dream about food. The second one, dream about shopping. And this third one here is dream about social media. So obviously you can see we're jumping between different social media platforms here.
That's pretty typical, Payne. My emote artist is only cheaper because I've been working with her for forever.
Dream about followers is what it is, not just social media. There's also a level that's called Dream About Tech.
That's why.
Which is you attack different little aliens, which you'll see within the mashup of all of them here. So this is the one, Dream About Tech. And obviously this would be the mashup for the first night here. So we're already finishing up the first night. It goes by fairly quickly.
Remember, my first emotes were like the void chicken and the geode. And the acorn.
I can literally hear in my voice right now that I was trying to time how I was trying to say words at the same time as hitting the buttons on my keyboard to match up with it.
So I couldn't justify.
This first night here only uses the spacebar for...
Because I didn't know.
For the mechanics of the game. Different nights use either the spacebar or they use the arrow keys or they use a combination of them throughout the runs. But that first night is only a spacebar. Start us off easy.
Okay, we're slightly ahead.
Alrighty, so now we're on night 2.
The void chicken's been around before.
The first one is dream about work. So we're in an office here. And using the arrow keys here. Just the left and the right. One of the most difficult parts of this level is the fact that the screen is moving throughout the entirety of it. It's not stationary. So you kind of have to adjust where your eyes are from cubicle to cubicle as they float on and off screen. and that faxer one there is the double. Faxer, printer, either one, same thing. Makes sense. During this run, I was really stressed about this one because in my previous runs, I had kept messing up and getting too many earlies and too many lates.
What's up, Amy?
So for a lot of these runs here, you have to get a certain amount of like perfects versus like late and earlies. As you get to like the later ones, you can only get like maybe 5 early or lates in order to get 3 stars. This next level here is Dream About Money. This is my like absolute favorite level, just because I like the song, and I like the sounds that the coins make as you catch them. As you'll see here in a little bit, there's also a speed up section, which I think adds a fun level of difficulty to it. And here's the speed up. The other really fun thing is if you saw it earlier, there's like the lightning aspect. So when you hear the lightning go off, it means that it is switching to the other hand from the side that it starts on.
Left and right. What's up, TJ? Hello. Ahoy, bruh.
The level that we do not do here is called Dream About Exercise. The Dream About Exercise is where you have a personal trainer and you have to pump iron,
play with tilt
do
controls.
bicep curls, essentially. This one is called Dream About Dating. I call it Tinder. Because we're essentially swiping like you would on Tinder, essentially. I also like to meme about this one and say that I play this one with tilt controls. If you're familiar with Mario Kart, you can play the game with tilt controls. Which I do, funnily enough, play Mario Kart with tilt controls. So, because I physically move my body along with the swipes here, I call it me using tilt controls. Has it been proven that it helps me to move my body? I think so, that it helps me out with the timing. But hasn't been proven. I love how on the runs where I'm not trying, I get 3 stars. On Tinder. So let's dream about dating. And now we head for the remix. The last times. Alrighty, here we go. So this is the dream about exercise part. Don't worry. There's
No,
a
it's the reflection
speed
of
up.
the light. It's too bright for me.
If it hasn't been obvious, this is my favorite night of them all.
It's too pale.
It's really fun to play through this specific night. I personally feel it's like a good difficulty level across the board. And the music is just great, so.
Left. Left. Right. 3, right. 2, 3, left.
And there we are, already on to night 3. So one thing that we have to like really pay attention to is the transition between nights.
We are ahead.
And we have to skip cutscenes really quickly.
I don't know how much anymore. I'll see you when I see you.
I say right there, I see you when I see you, because this has been a known level for me that is very difficult. So this is Dream About Time. You have to, obviously, time it perfectly and not miss any of these clocks that are flying towards you. So you have to time the getting into position to hit the clock and then the actual swing and follow through. And the timing for this one is 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's the and 4 in which you head into position. And then the fast ones here are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There you go. At least that's how I tend to remember it here. The most tricky of this level is those 3 in a row ones, where they all exit out the same little portal. Like here. And especially the ones up closer, because they're sometimes, not sometimes, very easy to forget. They're all the time very easy to forget that they could happen. And you have to very quickly get into position / prepare for the next level. Next hit. Very quickly. This is another one where I have to very closely watch how many earlies and lates and misses
Good night,
that I have.
Sides. Have a good one.
So on time, I can't miss any. And I can get a like max of 5 or 6 different early or late ones. Okay. This is a level that will only get 2 stars on.
Holy cow, my arms hurt from being stressed.
I just said my arms hurt from being stressed, which makes sense. This one is Dream About Space, as you can tell. As the nights go on, they kind of get more... How do I explain this? The concepts that you're dreaming about become larger, more broad concepts. So the first one of this night is Dream About Time. We skip Dream About Mind because it is a little bit longer. We tested it more recently and it is 8 seconds longer. And then this one is Dream About Space. And then the last one of this night that we'll end up doing and trying to get 3 stars on is dream about nature. This level was challenging just then because the visual goes off of screen at times. So there are times in which you have to exclusively rely on the audio cues versus being able to use both the visual and the audio cues. Almost perfect on that one. Let's go. I did get 3 stars on that one. That one's always a toss-up for me. So, like, if I don't get 3 stars on that one, then I have to get 3 stars on this one for the plants. And yeah. So, dream about nature is, of course, us watering a garden. I'm saying the cues and the counts to myself in my head. I'm a violinist as well, so everything I do is in like terms of musical beats. So I'll give you an example here in a second. 2 and 3, 4. Wow, I timed that with myself. Holy cow, I didn't even notice that. So the ones where there's 3 water droplets, it's on 3 and 4. 3 and 4. And then the single one. 3, 4. 2 and 3, 4. 2 and 3, 4. 2 and 3, 4. It's, yeah, so on the single droplets, it's on 3 and 4. And holding it for 3 and 4. The 3 droplets is 3 and... The 3 droplets is 3 and 4. There you go. Alrighty. And now we're heading to... We move on. I apparently have a catchphrase because I literally just said alrighty, and then me in the video also just said alrighty. Moving on, here's night 3 mashup. On the mashups, we only need at least 2 stars to move on. This is the mind level with the eye. So if you see that throughout here, it is the dream of the mind. That one I do not like, and I'm so glad that we skip it because it is pretty tricky. Also, I do apologize for my concentration phase. I also have a thing in chat where I say that it's called going gamer mode. So if I don't talk for a bit of time within a stream, or like if I'm really focused on something, chat will do !gamer mode in chat. And it'll be like, Leah's paying attention to the game really intently right now. She'll read messages when she can, and she'll apologize if she misses any. So this is me being gamer mode. I stick my tongue out when I concentrate, which is always fun as well. And 3, 4. The hardest part about these mashups is having to go between the different, going between the different levels and the different timings of each one. 3 and 4. You do, I believe you get a little boost off to the side. So you can see there's like a little flame that pops up my like different levels there. And that is like my streak bonus of getting perfects. So, alrighty. So this is night 4. This is where, you know, top briefs become even more broader. As you can see us sitting on the couch there, we're surrounded by monster energy drinks. So, you know, maybe a little bit of different kinds of dreams here. So this here is Dream About Stress. As you can see, the lava is rising. And we have to jump between ladders and jump up and down the ladders. When doing this live on stream, I will also say, I'll see you when I see ya. AKA, I'm not going to read chat or I'm not going to say anything because those are the levels that are the most difficult for me, which is this one. Because again, the timing is really, really important here. And I have to watch how many early/late that I get. Because too many of them in a row will obviously cause me to not get 3 stars on the level. And I need 3 stars on this level. Almost perfect on that one. It's a bunch of 5-hour energies.
That was almost perfect, sorry.
Around that one. This is my other favorite level of this entire game. This is Dream About Desires. And so it's like a dream all about, it's like in a little arcade. Oh, there's me doing a little happy dance because I love this level. So every time we pick up an item from the claw machine, it is like a different like life desire. So there's car keys, there's a house, money, food, diamonds. All of, you know, certain life's desires. And also the robot here is so cute. The top. This is another one where I have like a maximum of like 3 errors that I can make. So if I get like any more than 3 like early or late, I have to restart the entire level in order to get 3 stars. There is a breakdown in the middle of it here. So as you can see me dancing because this is the funkiest of songs and I am in love with it.
Drop.
Cleared with only 2 missed.
It's called Melatonin. Welcome on in.
And then we are skipping the one about the past because that is truly one of the longest ones in the game. It's also one of the more harder ones within the game as well too, which is fantastic for us because we skip it.
Now we just vibe. Because I just need 2. We're safe.
As stated here within the run. I say that I only need 2 more stars. It's fairly easy to get 2 stars for each level. The 3rd star is always the hardest.
Right.
So I just essentially have to
Center. Left, left,
play the
right,
game at
right.
this point in order to finish.
Right, right, left. Center. Center.
This one
Right,
is
right,
called
left,
Dream
center,
About the
left.
Future. Hence the futuristic
Left. I'm getting my
futuristic vibes of us being in space
Right.
at the same time.
center double. Left. Left. Center double. Center double. Double.
I don't know why at this point I decided I wanted to call them out as to what the cues were, but I apparently did. So as you can see, this level becomes difficult now because they start to glitch and they start to move. So you really have to listen to those audio cues here rather than just the visual cues. Yeah, as stated, I'm just trying to make it through the level. I already have 2 stars. So the fact that I had missed a couple there, I was like, okay, it is what it is. It's not a big deal. And the final night mashup. So we have this final, we have night 4's mashup of all of them, and then we have morning. So there's one more level after this.
Okay, let's go. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Jump.
So the one with the burning of the pictures that we just saw on the screen, that was the dream of the past. You're essentially burning pictures of the past. You know, forgetting things you don't want to keep stored in your memory.
Apologize if you can hear my stomach. I just ate earlier. Much earlier.
Alrighty. And here we go to morning time. So we wake up on a beach, we run to the little sun for morning. And we finish it with one final mashup of all the different nights together. And literally, I just have to make my way through here, and then I was really stressed at this moment.
We're talking a matter of seconds here.
Because it was the difference of me getting world record or not. I had it, and then my best friend beat it. He let me have it for 24 hours, and then took it back. But we love Melatonin for that. And we love fun little niche games like this. The tunes are great, the vibes are great. And I would highly recommend Melatonin to just about everybody. Because prior to playing this, I had not really played any rhythm games. But I fell in love with the graphics of this game. And then that made me want to run it. I fell in love with the character's design. I really like how the character is like more androgynous in nature. But also how through each of the dreams we get a little look into their life with different things that they are focusing on. It doesn't say it. But there is a little bit of a speed up within the song. As well as a little bit of a slowdown section, as you can just tell with the music. And obviously with this last level here, we're using both the arrow keys and the spacebar. Because you have to alternate between them. We're coming up close here on the end. Even in the final round, you can still see me playing with tilt controls, with moving my body along with the rhythm. And again, we were not aiming for 3 stars here. We just were looking to pass, and that's all that we needed. So my time in this run is 36:53. I would say around 38 minutes of estimate time. Just to give me a little bit of extra wiggle room in case I forget to skip a cutscene fast within this run. Oh my God. And yeah, as you can see, there was me stressed with my hands in my hair because I didn't know if I was gonna get it or not. And we did, so there we go. Yeah. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed. This is Melatonin. This is the Any percentage run. One incentive idea would be to upgrade this run from the Any percentage run to the all levels run. So essentially just what that means is instead of me skipping over the 4 extra levels within each night that you may have noticed me skipping over. So that would be the Dream of Tech, Dream of Mind, Dream of Exercise, and Dream of the Past. I would go back and I would play those for the all levels run. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed this. It's a great music game. It's a great, like vibe shifter, and a break between high intensity runs, because it's just a lot of fun music. And yeah, so I'm Lee. I go by 20-something loser online. My pronouns are she, her. And I appreciate you watching this and appreciate your consideration. Have a good one.